Hello and welcome to the tutorial on subtraction. In this tutorial we will learn how to subtract a 6-digit number and a 1-digit number, and we're going to do this using the horizontal format. So let's have a look at our first example. What is 346,000, put a comma, 275 minus 8? 346,275 minus 8. Now there is more than one way to do this. Let's look at one particular method. Now the number we are subtracting is just simply units. There are 8 units. Okay, 8 units. The number we are subtracting from has 5 units. Now 5 minus 8 is something we cannot do. What we're going to do is look at the tens as well. Okay, so now we've got 75 minus 8. Now this is something we can do. 75 minus 8. Now we've done lots of mental arithmetic and you should know the answer to this. 75 minus 8 is 67. And you can check this by saying 67 plus 8, does it equal 75? It does. So 67 is correct. Now as for all the other digits, well, we've done the subtraction. These remain the same. Okay, they do not change. Therefore the answer to this question is 346,200. So far no digit has changed. 346,267. Okay, and we get a nice big tick. So that was nice and simple. Let's have a look at our second example. This time we have 707,624 minus 7. Just coming back to the first example, now why did we just do it this way as opposed to looking at the whole number? Is because smaller numbers are easier to add and subtract. 75 minus 8 is easier to do rather than having to look at the whole number. 346,275 minus 8. That can be a little bit confusing. So the best way is to shorten it and make the subtraction easier. Okay, on to the second example. We have 707,624 minus 7. Now the second method we're going to use is we're going to add digits to the number we are subtracting away until we reach our original number of 707,624. So let's have a look at this. We've got the units, we've got 7 units. How many units do we have to get to? We have to get to 4. Now because we're adding, we can't simply get to 4, so the next number with 4 in it is 14. So what number added to 7 is going to give us 14? Well, the answer is 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. Now we are adding 1, because it's 14, we're adding 1 to the next column. And the next column is the tens. So we've got 1 10. How many do we need to get to? We need to get to 2 tens. So how many do we need? We need simply 1. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2. Now as for all the other digits that we have to get to, they all remain the same. We don't have anything over here, so we simply just write these down. So let's follow this through. We've got 707. So 707,617. So these 4 digits haven't changed. So let's write this down. 707,617. Now this looks a little bit confusing, this method. However, if you have a practice with this, you'll get the hang of this. And this is a very useful method when we are working with larger numbers, which we will come onto at a later date. So that is how we subtract a 6-digit number and a 1-digit number using the horizontal format. There are two slightly different methods.